It's Friday night in Mossy Bottom, and the Eagle Sports Network is on the air. The Eagle Sports Network proudly presents Fairview Eagles football as we bring you live coverage of the Fairview Eagles live from Westwood, Kentucky. Now let's head to the field for Countdown to Kickoff with the voice of the Fairview Eagles, Chauncey Griffith, live on the Eagle Sports Network.
And a good evening to you. And thank you so much for tuning in here to our inaugural broadcast of the Eagle Sports Network, the official broadcast home of your Fairview Eagles. We're looking forward to bringing you all the action this season. And after a long off season, the Eagles are primed and ready to kick off the 2025 varsity football season here at home in Mossy Bottom, Westwood, Kentucky. The opponent tonight, the Bath County Wildcats. This year, it's year number 2 for Coach Alex Roy at the helm of the Fairview Eagles program. After a successful first season, winning 5 football games in the regular season and an off-season full of hard work, weight room, practice field, that type of thing, Coach says his team is ready to start the year off with a win. They're looking to start the season the same way they did last year with a win over Bath County. They won that game last year 32-22. We'll talk more about that here in a few moments. This is also year number 2 for Bath County's head coach, Brandon Brewer, who's doing a great job leading his team. They went last season 3-8 on the year with wins over Lewis County, West Carter, and Fleming County. And speaking of last season, I mentioned August 22nd was the matchup of 2024 between Bath County and your Fairview Eagles, where the Eagles came away with that one, a 10-point win in that ball game over the Wildcats. Fairview accounted for a combined 334 yards of offense in that ball game. 234 of those yards came through the air. They held the Wildcats to a total of 257 yards of combined offense. 196 of those came from rushing quarterback Cole Hart, who graduated at the end of last school year. For the Eagles defensively, graduating senior Xavier Coons was a leading tackler in that ball game. 11 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss for Xavier. It was that game where the Eagles showed a few different looks. They showed they came out in the wing tee. They showed a spread-style offense as well. But just as everything goes, this is a new year. And for every team, a new look. Both of these teams, especially personnel-wise, both teams have different cast of characters in the backfield, offensively, and new names on the field defensively as well. And it looks to be a pretty exciting matchup between two teams who under young, tenured head coaches, would really like to come out of this one with a win, start off 1-0 on the year. After speaking with our head coach, Coach Alex Roy, and defensive coordinator Seth Cottle, both of them believe this year's Fairview team has put in the work. In the offseason, they're ready to do some big things this year. Speaking of Coach Roy, we'll hear from Coach Roy here in just a few moments. I spoke with him just a few moments before we came on the air here on the Eagle Sports Network about his team, about the opponent, about the game tonight, and you'll definitely not want to miss his pregame comments. We're going to step out for our first break of the pregame show. When we come back, we will hear from that man, Coach Alex Roy. After that, we'll have tonight's starting lineups and a whole lot of hard-hitting action here on the Eagle Sports Network. Back in just a moment. Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School. Back in Westwood, we're now joined by Fairview Eagles head coach Alex Roy. Coach, thanks for giving us a little time here before game one.
Hey, man, new year, same crew back. So, I mean, you can't really complain a whole lot. It's the same stuff, just new year.
That's right. Speaking of same stuff, same opponent week one, what can you tell us about Bath County?
You know that they've been relying. I mean, I know that they graduated quite a few last year, but Coach Brewer's doing a really good job down at Bath County right now, and he's got those kids bought in. They're running that gun wing tee look that a lot of people are switching to. It's mainly a buck sweep. Listen, they're going to come in here and they're a ground and pound team, and if we don't show up to play, then they're going to put hands on us and they're going to do whatever they want.
The difference between last year to this year, you've had an off season, a full off season to work with your kids. What can you tell us about this group?
Well, man, you know, this group really handles adversity to a different level than last year's group. I mean, you can just tell by being around our kids, they put on about 15, 20 pounds in the off season, and it's not. I think it just goes to show our weight room demeanor and what we've been able to do this off season. But you know, this group, they're gritty. They want to compete, they want to win, and they want to fight for each other. That's something that we haven't seen in a long time here.
You got a little bit of experience mixed with a little bit of youth. What can we expect offensively?
Buddy, we're going to go back to that 1980 style of football, and we're going to get under center. We're going to line up, put our hand in the dirt, and we're going to try to outmuscle you. Now, that doesn't mean that I've completely disbanded the spread, but you may see it a little bit tonight. I don't know.
Sounds good, Coach. What about defensively? What Coach Cottle's group? What kind of look are they showing this year? What kind of front?
For our defense?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, Coach Cottle's going to open a lot of eyes tonight as to why he should be a defense coordinator at a lot of schools in this area. And he's got these guys ready to play. They're playing for him now, and they're playing for each other. They're rallying to the football, and they're giving 100% effort every play. And you all are going to see that tonight.
I love it. Coach, one more question. What are the keys to a win here tonight?
We got to hang on to the football. We got to swarm the football, and we've got to make more explosive plays than they do.
Love it. Go Eagles.
Go Eagles, baby. Let's go.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
Plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
And we're back here in Westwood as we speak. Coach Roy, the team captain's out on the field now for both teams, and it's time for the coin flip here in Mossy Bottom, Westwood, Kentucky. I will say this, while they're doing the coin flip, I'm going to go ahead and cover the starting lineups offensively for both teams, and hopefully we will find out here in just a moment who wins the coin toss and who receives, who defers, that kind of thing. We'll find out here in just a moment. For Fairview offensively, in the backfield, number 4 at quarterback, Hunter Goad, a freshman. And then the backfield, I will say this, the backfield is a backfield by committee. There are a potential of 4 or 5 guys who rotate in and out, get a lot of reps. Different look offensively, as Coach Roy mentioned. Starters in the backfield include number 6, Amari Burnside. He's a junior. Number 7, Deshaun Whitfield, a sophomore, as well as Jace Murray. He's a returning player. We'll talk about him here in just a few moments. Jace is a junior here on the Fairview Eagles team. And Devin Gibson also gets some reps back there at fullback, as does Hayden Webster. Fairview has won the toss and will elect to receive. So that offensive backfield I just mentioned there, you'll get a look at them here in just a few moments. Other starters offensively for the Eagles include tight end J.J. May at left tackle. Looks like Devin Gibson is going to get the start there here tonight. Left guard, number 58, Elijah Stewart. At center, number 65, Conlon Slavin. Right guard, number 52, Hayden Webster. And right tackle, number 70, Wyatt Bowen. For the Bath County Wildcats offensively, as I mentioned, a new look for them as well. Quarterback this year, number 7, Walker Carrick. He's a junior, but didn't throw a pass last season. No stats available. And like I mentioned earlier, the rushing threat from under center, or at least behind center, that we saw last season is, at least from Cole Hart, who was the quarterback last season, no longer a thing. So new quarterback, new backfield. We'll see how it looks. At tailback, number 25, that is Parker Crouch. Wingback number 4, Branson Bartlett. 2 receivers, they are Sean Wagner and Landon Branham. Tight end number 11, Aiden Weiss. Left tackle, number 55, Hunter Rowland. Left guard, number 64, Brody Johnson. At center, number 75, Hunter Charles. At right guard, number 79, that is Brooks Staton. And at right tackle, number 70, John Montjoy. We're going to step out, take one more break. We got one more to get in here in the pregame. When we come back, though, it will be Fairview Eagles football to start out game number 1 from Mossy Bottom here in Westwood. It's Fairview and it's Bath County, and we're back right after this here on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles Athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238. Or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible, and we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth here in Westwood. This is the Platinum Industries broadcast booth. Platinum Industries is a contracting business that offers installation of anything purchased from Home Builder Supply. They also offer contract services in the tri-state area. Find them on Facebook at Platinum Industries LLC. We thank them for being big supporters of your Fairview Eagles. And just like that, it's time to kick off the 2025 varsity football season here in Westwood. It's the Fairview Eagles at home against the Bath County Wildcats. Bath County's kicker is number 11, the big kicker, Aiden Weiss. And he puts it in the air, a little pooch kick to his sideline. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 28-yard line, somewhere around in there. And I presume that was by design. They weren't going to kick deep there. And it's going to be Fairview football 1st and 10 here to start things out from their own 35-yard line. It will be interesting to see what kind of look we get from Fairview here in the very first series of offense with a new quarterback, a new look backfield, a new style of offense for Coach Alex Roy and his crew. And we mentioned there earlier, quarterback Hunter Good, a freshman. Not a lot of varsity experience here for Hunter, so We'll see how things look here out of the wishbone. Is Hunter Good. He takes a snap, hands to the first back through, who picks up about 5 yards. That looks like Jace Murray, who chugged along there, got 5 yards. And on a play like that, that's what you asked for. That's more than what you asked for. Usually the coaches used to say three yards and a cloud of dust. That's perfect. Well, 5 yards is exceeding expectation. Second down, 5 yards to go. Same formation. One wide receiver out to the left. If I can get a number, I'll do that. I think it's Charlie Fetters out there. Another handoff, and I'm not sure the officials even know where the football's at. It's right there in the middle of that pile. And I believe Hayden Webster on the carry. He's going to pick up a couple of yards. Good for a third down and 3 yards to go. Three backs in the backfield behind quarterback Hunter Good. Good takes a snap, gives to the second back through. He's got some room to run. He's got the first down across midfield and all the way down to the Bath County 46-yard line. Ball carrier there, number 7, Deshaun Whitfield.
Number 7, Deshaun Whitfield on the carry.
Give him a pickup about 11 yards. Thank you to Tom Hobbs for that one. For doing the math for me. 11-yard pickup, and that's a first down Fairview. I tell you what, so far so good on drive number 1 for the Eagles out of the wishbone formation. Wide receiver to the right this time. Tight end to the left. And here we go. This time a give to the fullback, Murray. He chugs ahead. He's still moving. No whistle as of yet. Right up the center of the formation. Give him 5, maybe 6 yards. That's his second carry of the football game. I think they're going to say he was brought down after about 5 yards. So 2 carries, 10 yards now for Jace Murray. And that's good for a second down. 5 yards to go. So glad you're able to tune into this one. It's Fairview and it's Bath County, game number 1 of the 2025 varsity football season here in the state of Kentucky. And this is broadcast number 1 for us here on the Eagle Sports Network. I'll tell you more about that later. Give to the fullback again. This time, I believe a little shoestring tackler. Somebody got him from behind after a pickup of 1. Now give him 2 yards. He fell forward. Second down, a long 3, maybe 4 yards. We'll say 1 yard on the pickup. Third down and about 4 to go. So far, every play of this series has been a positive, or has been a gain, we'll say, of yards for the Eagles. Third down and 4. They break the huddle, same formation. This time, though, the wide receiver back over to the left side, over on the Bath County sideline. A little miscommunication there, and Good decided to keep it himself. He does just that, falls forward after crossing the line of scrimmage. Give him 2 yards, but not enough for the first. It's going to be fourth down and a long 2 yards to go. We'll see what Coach Roy decides to do here. I don't see a change in personnel. Good comes over to speak with Coach Roy here on the sideline. It looks like they're going to go for it. Coach Roy has confidence enough that his team can pick up the 2 yards needed here to keep those chains moving, keep this drive alive. They break the huddle, same exact formation. Murray, the fullback, two backs in the wishbone there. A give to the fullback, and he's got some room to run. He breaks the formation down to the 10, the 5, touchdown, Fairview. That's Jace Murray who chugged it in from 38 yards out. Fairview on the board first here with 7 minutes, 47 seconds to go in the football game. Fairview converts from 38 yards away. Fourth down, 1 yard to go, and Jace Murray gets the 1 plus about 37 more and adds 6 to the scoreboard for the Eagles. Fairview, this is the first drive they had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plays. and a touchdown as a result. They took over on their own 35-yard line after a kick goes out of bounds. And here we're going to see the offense stay on the field. Fairview elects to go for two more, make it an 8-point ball game. We'll see what happens here. Spread formation, motion from left to right, and a jet handoff. And the 2-point conversion is good. Let me see if I can get a number here. That is number 6. That is Armani Burnside for his first 2 points as a Fairview Eagle. So with 7:47 to go, your score here in the first period of play, Fairview 8, Bath County 0. And we'll be back here in just a moment. Get our first look at that Fairview Eagles defense right after this on the Cool Hits. No. Definitely not on the Cool Hits Sports Network. We're on the Eagle Sports Network, right where we want to be.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles Athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238 or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible, and we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment. This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of
And the Fairview kick lands at about the 31-yard line, takes a couple rolls, and looks like that is Logan Jones who downed the ball there for Bath County. Instead of picking it up and going with it, he decided to just kind of pick it up, take a knee, didn't fall on it either. Just kind of picked it up, took a knee right at about the 26, maybe the 27-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. Nonetheless, it's going to be first down, 10 yards to go for the Bath County Wildcats as we get our first look at that Fairview defense. Coach Roy mentioned in the pregame, defensive coordinator Seth Cottle, doing a great job getting his team, his defense prepared. Seth, I know Seth well. I'm really excited to see the pursuit that this defense displays, because that's something that when I coached him back in high school as a freshman, and then later on in varsity, that's something he was very good at, was pursuit angles and moving to the football. So that's something that he definitely preaches about with his team as well. Nonetheless, first snap is going to be a jet handoff. That's going to be that number 25, Parker Crouch on the carry. A pretty good game there. Give him about 7 yards. Makes it second down, 3 yards to go. Ball on the 34-yard line of Bath County. Fairview in their home all-black uniforms, black helmet, red stripe down the middle, black jersey, red numbers. Also, Eagles written proudly across their back. And here we go. Second down, another handoff goes to Krause. This time he's up the center of the formation. Avoided a little contact there in the backfield. Nonetheless, gets it out across the 40 down to about the 43-yard line of Bath County. Pickup of 7 more. First down, 10 yards to go now for Bath County. Couple of receivers over to the right, a wing back to the left as quarterback is in the gun. Motion from that wing back from left to right, and a toss play is knocked away in the backfield. Who was that got a hand on that one? Almost picked it up. That was I believe Ryland Hatfield, who broke the plane of the backfield there, blew that play up. It was recovered by the Wildcats, however, a big loss there, all the way back to the 29-yard line, so a loss of a bunch. As Hatfield, it was a design toss play, and Hatfield got in there, blew it up, and knocked the football away. Almost recovered it himself, but a loss of a bunch of yards. Makes it second down and a long way to go. They've got to get all the way across midfield down to about the 47-yard line. Here we go on first down, another handoff to Crouch. And he picks up a few, but nowhere close to a first down. As a matter of fact, he's still got a long way to go. Player is down out there on the field. Not sure who that is, but the training staff coaches heading their way out to check on him. That's a Fairview Eagle, and he's back up on his feet on his own accord. That's Devin Gibson making his way back over to the huddle, but he's got to come off as once a player goes down, they have to at least sit out one play. Pick up there of about 9 yards, I believe, for Crouch. It's third down and about 15 yards to go for the Bath County Wildcats, who are over. The offense is over at the sideline having a chat with Coach Brewer, taking advantage of the down player there, as Fairview defense back out ready to rock and roll, waiting on the officials. There we go, to signal this one to rock and roll, and they did just that. Down to 6 minutes to go here in the first. Third down, 15 to go. A shotgun snap. Again, a handoff to Crouch. He tries to bounce it outside, but he's gobbled up in the backfield by a host of Fairview Eagles. Led there, I believe, by Ryland Hatfield. Yep, he was kind of the one that initiated that. Makes it fourth down and about 14 yards to go. He did pick up maybe a yard, we'll say. So 4 carries, 24 yards for him now. And it's fourth and a long way to go. I believe we're going to see a punt here from Bath County as big number 62. That's Edward Tapp, the punter. Back deep for Fairview, number 7, Deshaun Whitfield. And that one's going to land at about the, let's say the 32-yard line. It bounces up in the air, and it's down by Fairview. Right about at their own 32-yard line, 33. So 2 yards shy of their last starting field position. The last offensive drive for the Eagles resulted in 6 points. Well, actually 8 points, we'll say. It was capped off by a 38-yard touchdown run by none other than Jace Murray, with 7:47 to go here in the first. Able to hold Bath County to no first downs there after a big loss on a blown-up play thanks to Ryland Hatfield. And a punt means it's Fairview Eagles football yet again. And just as they line up there in the wishbone, a whistle blows in the backfield. Not sure what the indication is. As soon as I find out. Oh, okay, they were just trying to get the play clock start going. We're ready to roll now. All right, here we go. First down, 10 yards to go. A handoff and bouncing outside and picking up a significant number of yards there on first down is Armani Burnside, I believe, who bounced it out toward that Bath County sideline, knocked out of bounds after a pickup of 6 yards. That's his first offensive carry in this ball game. Give him maybe even 7. Nonetheless, a good pickup on first down. Fairview still yet to have a play resulting in negative yardage here offensively. Second and 3 or 4 to go here. 4:45 to go in the first. Your score, as I mentioned, Fairview 8, Bath County 0. Fairview, second down, 3 to go on their own 40-yard line. The snap and the handoff to the fullback. and chugging along. A friend of mine likes to use the old adage, they were riding him like a Walmart pony there, and they sure were. That was Hayden Webster on the carry again. Murray on the carry, I'm sorry. Gain of about 3 yards to go. That's 5 carries, 52 yards for Jace Murray. I'll be honest with you, I saw Hayden Webster get up on, he looked like he was on the bottom of the pile, but Murray was the one with the football. 3rd down and 1 yard to go. Same formation, a toss this time. Trying to bounce it out there, and there's their play for negative yards. That is Deshaun Whitfield with the football, trying to make something out of nothing. The line just kind of collapsed on that one. I think they had some pressure and nowhere to go there for Whitfield. He's going to lose about 3. Makes it 4th down and 3 yards to go. 3 minutes, 10 seconds. Clock still rolling here in the first. Fairview leaves that same personnel out. Looks like we might just see them go for it here. Yeah, wishbone formation. I wonder if they're going to try the hard count here. And they did. Movement, but no one crossed that plane. Handoff goes up the middle, trying to do what he can to get it. And depending on the spot, it's going to be really close. The Fairview sideline down here, from where I'm sitting, he got the first. I will say that. They haven't indicated anything. Yep, I believe it's going to be 1st down. Yes, sir. Gain of just what he needed. It was 3rd down and 3. He got 3. It's a 1st down, Fairview Eagles. I'm not even sure really why there was even a question there. It looks like he got it. Got it by, over a foot, maybe 2 foot, maybe even a whole yard. There was no question in my mind it was the first there. And evidently the officials agreed. 1st down, 10 yards to go here for the Fairview Eagles from their own 49-yard line. Wishbone formation. Wide receiver out wide to the right this time. A handoff to the fullback. And a pickup of about 5 or 6 yards. A good pickup again here. Trying to see who that was. Jace Murray again. 5 yards. That's 7 carries for a total of 60 yards for Mr. Jace Murray here in the first period. Down under a minute, 40 seconds to go. Down to a minute 35. Clock is still rolling here in the first. That's one thing about it with this style of football. Not near as many clock stoppages as there are when you throw the football. Again, your score: Fairview 8, Bath County 0. Wishbone formation, wide receiver out to the left. Give to the second back through this time. That is Deshaun Whitfield. He's tripped up after crossing the line of scrimmage. Picks up a couple of yards though. Give him 2. Makes it 3rd down and a long 1, a short 2. Whitfield, he had plenty of room to run. He was just kind of shoestring tackled from behind. If that had not happened, he very well could have been off to the races on that one. Down under a minute to go, 44 seconds. Clock still rolling here. Got to think Coach Roy and his crew going to try to get off another play for sure. Maybe 2. I'm not sure. I doubt it, though. Down to 31 seconds. Wishbone formation. Hunter Good takes the snap. He's going to keep it this time. It's off to the right side, trying to get over to the sideline, but he's going to be brought down about a yard shy of the sideline after picking up about 2 yards. Clock is stopped. We'll see. Maybe they're going to say he did go out of bounds. We'll wait and see. As the official there at the line of scrimmage having a chat with Devin Gibson. No, clock going to roll, and I believe Fairview got to be content here to let it roll on into the second period as offense coming off. We'll wait and make sure, though. Let that clock expire. Looks like at the end of one period of play, Fairview ahead of Bath County right now on the scoreboard by a score of 8-0. This is only the second series of offense for Fairview, and they'll have it second down at about 9 yards to go, I believe, when we get back here on the Eagle Sports Network for the start of period number 2 from Mossy Bottom. It's Fairview 8, Bath County 0. We're back in just a moment.
At Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School.
And welcome back here in Westwood, Kentucky. Mossy Bottom, the side of tonight's matchup. Week number 1 of the 2025 football season. It's Fairview, the home team, on top of the Bath County Wildcats, 8-0 on the scoreboard at the start of period number 2. Going to be first down, 10 yards to go from the Bath County 45-yard line. Handoff there. And working hard to pick up some yards. I tell you what, that's the perfect type of back for this style of offense. Jace Murray, his feet never stop. His feet never, ever, ever stop. He got 8 yards there on that one. Second down, 2 yards to go for the Eagles. Hunter Good, the freshman quarterback, comes over, gets the play call from Coach Roy, and then heads back over toward midfield to give it to his teammates in the huddle. A beautiful evening for football here in Westwood. It's always a beautiful evening for football, though, in the fall. 81 degrees at this moment here. Second down. And a toss to the left-hand side of Maury Burnside.
Number 6.
I'm speechless there. There was a flag thrown behind the ball. Usually, in that general vicinity, it's usually a hold or a block in the back, something like that. But I didn't see anything. I'm waiting to see what the call is here as the officials kind of conferencing there, waiting on an official signal. It is a hold, and it's going to be against Fairview, so that'll back them up. And it will be a repeat. No, I'm sorry, a loss of down. That'll bring them all the way back to the 48-yard line. So third down and about 12. Sorry, second down, about 12 yards to go. It's not a loss of down. I saw him flip that thing over there. I knew better than that. Second down, 12 yards to go for the Eagles. 1 minute has expired from the second period. Don't forget. Well, I'll tell you in a moment, as a big play here for Jace Murray as he buzzed through the center of the formation. Big, beautiful hole created there by the down lineman as he ran to the right of the center. Conlon Slavin walking down there, and then Hayden Webster sealed that one off. Got it all the way down to, looks like the 31-yard line, so a 16-yard pickup for Mr. Jace Murray, and that'll keep the clock rolling. It'll also keep the chains rolling. It's going to be first down, 10 yards to go from the Bath County 31-yard line. Right now, Fairview leads this ball game 8-0. 10 minutes to go before the half. Wishbone formation, another handoff to Murray. Nothing much there. No room to run really as he was met at the line of scrimmage. He did fall forward though, so he got something, maybe a yard.
23 Murray on the carry.
Yeah, he got it almost down to the 30. So a pickup of a couple of inches maybe. The second down and 10 yards to go for your Eagles. Only score in this one so far, a 38-yard touchdown run by Mr. Jace Murray himself. He's got 10 carries here tonight. Wishbone formation, make it 11 as they hand it back to him right up the center of the formation, and he chugs along for another 3, maybe 4 yards. Makes it 3rd down and 6.
23 Murray on the carry. Gain of 3. 3rd and 3, Fairview. From the Wildcats, 28.
Down to 9 minutes to go before the half. Coach Roy's offense this season, a little different look, a little different personnel, but I guess the philosophy behind the play calling also different, as you want to control the clock, you want to control the pace of the game, and right now Fairview doing a great job at that exact thing, as they've had the football, they have control of the football for the majority this first half as of yet. First pass play of the football game is completed to the left-hand side. That is Charlie Fetters. I'm going to say he caught it right. He caught it behind the line of scrimmage, and he's chased down by a host of Wildcats, a pack of Wildcats. He was behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to say he was – all the way back to the 38-yard line. I guess that, I don't know why they did, wouldn't have given him forward progression there. Nonetheless, it's 4th down and a long way to go. So that was pass play number 1 for the Eagles. We're going to see a little different formation here. This is punt formation. One back deep to receive for Bath County. That's Sean Wagner. Devin Gibson's punt hits at about the 20 and takes a good Fairview bounce down inside the 5. Wow, down almost to the 1, between the 1 and the 2-yard line. So beautiful field position here for the Fairview defense. 7 minutes, 44 seconds to go before the half. And you got to wonder here, does Coach Cottle turn on the pressure a little bit, try to force a safety, something like that. They've had a couple tackles for loss. Matter of fact, Hatfield blew up a toss sweep play in the first series for a loss of a whole lot of yards as the ball rolled back, and Hatfield almost recovered it, as a matter of fact. Nonetheless, you got to wonder here, does Coach Cottle or Coach Roy, whoever, do they turn on the heat here a little bit, add a little bit of pressure, and try to catch them off guard? I guess catching them off guard is not the right thing to say. Tried to blow them up at the line and force a safety. 3 receivers to the right for the Bath County Wildcats. Quarterback in the gun. Walker Carrick, the quarterback, hands it off. Actually, you know what? That might have been a keeper, quarterback keeper there. That was Walker Carrick who carried that one. For a pickup of about 6 yards. 2nd down, 4 yards to go. Same formation, 3 receivers to the right, wing back to the left. Carrick catches a high snap. Another quarterback keeper. He's met at the line. Actually, he's met 2 yards past the line. No, give him about 3, maybe 4 yards. He got enough for the first down there, all the way out to the 14-yard line. So give him 2 carries now in this ball game, 11 yards for Walker Carrick. Again, Fairview leads this one 8-0, down under 7 minutes to go before the half. And Bath County trying to string together a drive and get points on the board before halftime. Whistle blows out on the field. We've got a timeout called by someone, not sure who. Timeout called by the home team, the Fairview Eagles. Coach Roy, Coach Cottle want to talk to their group real quick. 6:40 to go here before the half. Your score right now, Fairview 8, Bath County 0. We're back in just a moment here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And we're back here in Westwood. It's 1st and 10 for the Bath County Wildcats, and a handoff here goes to Parker Crouch. He's trying to bounce it outside, gets it almost to sideline, still not off his feet, gets it out across the 25 and down to about the 27, 28-yard line when he finally goes down. I thought he was on his way out of bounds, but did an amazing job. Pickup of about 17 yard lines or yards. I'm sorry, he got it all the way down to the 30, and looks like Bath County going to try to hurry up. Pass over the middle is caught by Logan Jones. He gets it out across the 50 down to approximately the 45-yard line of Fairview, but a flag thrown way back around just past the original line of scrimmage, so we'll wait and see what that is. I didn't see when it was thrown. However, it looks like everybody making their way back. And you got to think Coach Brandon Brewer not happy about that one. His team finally a personal foul, so that'll back them way up. His team was finally stringing together a drive here in the first half, and that completely negated. Now you got to wonder how will that penalty, that personal foul with 6 minutes, 16 seconds to go before the half, how will that affect his team's momentum? Still confusion on the field about where to spot the football and where to. Is it first down? Or is it second down? Was there a loss of down there? Looks like the official's not exactly sure. It's going to be first down though. 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. Not sure. There, exactly. I'm pretty sure Coach Roy not sure about that one either. That's even with the penalty from the spot of the foul, they didn't get enough for the first. Coach Roy questioning that. Did it happen maybe after the play? I believe that must be it. The personal foul happened after the play, so they take it from the spot. However, the first down was rewarded. That's the best I can do to explain it. Nonetheless, on first down, a tackle in the backfield, a beautiful open field tackle there by Charlie Fetters. Also in on that one was Rylan Hatfield. Loss of a couple of yards here.
Tackle by number 14, Charles Fetters. Also 2.
5 minutes, 45 seconds. Clock still rolling. Looking forward to the halftime show. Don't go away. We'll have the offensive stats for both teams, and also take a look at maybe what we might be able to expect here in the second half. But I believe we may have a special guest coming up to talk to us about Fairview schools and what all is going on here in Westwood. Looking forward to that. On second down, Carrick again brought down in the backfield. Walker Carrick, he was under a little. I think that was a design pass play because the receivers were downfield. And then after that, he felt the pressure, tried to scramble out to his left, but Hatfield tackles him
Another gain on the play. Third and 12.
For a loss of a couple or more.
From the Wildcats, 37.
Third down and about 13, maybe 14 yards to go. 13. And here we go. Carrick takes the snap, hands it off to Crouch up the middle. He's going to try to bounce it out to the right-hand side, but a good open field tackle there by Jason Murray, a name we've heard quite often here tonight.
25 Crouch on the
Pick up of about 7 yards there for Crouch.
Gain of 6.
Fourth down and about 6 yards to go.
4th and 7, Bath County from the Wildcats, 43.
Down to 4 minutes left here before the half. Fairview Eagles leading this one 8-0. If you're keeping track at home. Here we go, the fourth down play. 3 receivers to the right, 1 wing back to the left. And it looks like they tried the hard count there. Coach Brandon Brewer decides to take the timeout. 3:40 to go here before the half. Your score, Fairview 8, Bath County 0. And we're back in just a moment here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School.
And we're back here in Westwood. Your score, Fairview leads Bath County 8-0. I should mention as well, welcome back to the Platinum Industries broadcast booth. Platinum Industries is a contracting business that offers installation of anything purchased from Home Builders Supply. They also offer contracting services in the tri-state area. Find them on Facebook at Platinum Industries LLC. Pick up of 9 yards there. It's going to be first down and 10 for Bath County. So they got what they needed and more.
Yes. And that's what I'm starting to call.
And we've got a timeout called here by the Eagles. We'll keep it right here. Don't want to miss any of the action as Fairview leads 8-0 with 3:21 to go here before the half. A whole lot of football left to be played here from Westwood as Coach Alex Roy takes a timeout here after a big fourth down conversion for Bath County. And you see down at the right-hand side of bottom right-hand corner of your screen, Coach Roy, Coach Cottle, some of the assistant coaches out there coaching up the defense. And on the top of your screen there, Coach Brewer got to be happy that his team able to convert there on fourth down, because it seems like, well, definitely in the first series and then a couple times here in this one, they're doing good things, and then a little bit of just one momentum breaker, and kind of I don't know how to say it, kind of squirts at everything that they've been doing, everything they've been achieving, and they got to start back at the ground level. So of that fourth down conversion, a big deal for Coach Brewer. You got to think Bath County going to try to get some points on the board here in a quick fashion. They got 3 minutes to go before the half. Gibson shows blitz there, but a tackle made in the backfield. A great job there by Fairview defensively. Wyatt Bowen with the pursuit and the tackle from behind, and a loss of a couple, maybe 1 yard.
McPherson on the carry.
Second down, a long way to go. 11 yards to be exact. Carrick takes the snap, looking into the flats. That one just out of the reach of his intended receiver. He tried to get over there to Logan Jones. However, not able to do that, not able to find him. Felt a little pressure there. Fairview showing a little blitz look there. I think they might have sent double A gap blitzes there. Nonetheless, ball falls incomplete. It's third down, 11 yards to go now for Bath County. 2.5 minutes to go before the half. Fairview leads this one 8-0. This time, two receivers to the right, wing back to the left. One receiver, the slot goes in deep motion, but a misdirection handoff play. They tried some trickery there. It didn't pay off. Branson Bartlett on the carry. Kind of a reverse play there. Give him a couple, but it's going to be fourth down again. Give him about 5 yards. It's his second carry of the ball game. Nonetheless, fourth down, 6 yards to go for Bath County. Fairview holds them to fourth down for the second time in a row here. Last time Bath County able to convert. We'll see what happens here. It looks like we're going to have another timeout called. Waiting to see. Yeah, we've got a timeout called by Bath County. So with 2:14 to go here before the half, your score, Fairview 8, Bath County 0. We're back in just a moment here on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
Fourth down, 6 yards to go. It's going to be a pass play. Sprinting out to the right is Carrick, trying to find somebody in the flats, not able to do so. Intended receiver, Logan Jones. Good coverage there. A little bit behind was the defender. However, ball overthrown, incomplete. Turnover on downs. It's going to be first down, 10 yards to go for the Eagles. I should mention, thankful to our sponsors, the Platinum Industries. We're sitting in the Platinum Industries broadcast booth, a contracting business that offers installation of anything purchased from Home Builder Supply. They also offer contracting services in the tri-state area. Look them up on Facebook, Platinum Industries, LLC. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go before the half. Fairview gets another shot here to get some more points on the scoreboard, increase their lead, as at the moment they lead this one 8-0. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Remember, we talked earlier about the difference in the styles of offense. Last year, Fairview, a spread offense, they chucked it down the field. We've not seen that here tonight. Wishbone, handoff to the first back through. That's Hayden Webster. I saw a couple spin moves in there. He chugged it right along for a pickup of about 7 yards. Clock still rolling, though, down to a minute 54 seconds to go. He got just across midfield. I think it's a second down, 7 yards to go. Same formation, receiver out to the left. Another handoff. And moving it along for a first down. That's Hayden Webster again. Pick up a 4.
Webster on the carry. Gain of 4.
Down to a minute 14 seconds to go here. No real sense of urgency from that Fairview offense breaking the huddle. Clock rolling down to 1:04. Fairview 1st and 10 with the football on the Bath County 45-yard line. Handoff goes to Murray. He's got some room to run. Gets it across the 40 down to about the 36. Give him about 9 yards, and I hear whistles there. It's going to be a timeout called, I believe, by Fairview. Yeah, first timeout called by Fairview with 50.8 seconds to go. Fairview moving the football here in this drive. As a matter of fact, moving it quite well. But with 50 seconds to go and running the style of offense they run, you got to wonder here, is Coach going to either A, draw something up in the dirt, or B, go to a different formation, different look offensively to give his team the big play, more chance at a big play capability. Or another option is out of that formation, a bootleg, a reverse, something like that. You never know. 50.8 seconds to go, and Fairview, the team that breaks their huddle first here, as they're moving their way back out to the football. It's second down, 2 yards to go. After a pickup of, I said 9, it was more like 8 yards by Jace Murray on first down. And we do get a different look. 2-by-2 set for the Eagles. Hunter Good in the shotgun. Going to take the snap and a jet handoff after motion from Whitfield. Trying to get it out there, find some green grass to run in. Not able to do so. It's going to be a loss of a couple of yards. And slow to get up is Whitfield.
No gain. Official timeout.
He's slow to get up. Looked like maybe a cramp out there, as a couple of the coaching staff, the trainers out there working on stretching him. Clock stopped at 44 seconds. Now it's third down and about 4 yards to go for the Eagles. Still out there stretching their player. You see Coach Roy out there checking on him. Offense, and I mentioned earlier, in the first quarter there, it was 82 degrees. While that's not absolute the hottest day, not even the hottest it's been, still hot to be out here playing a football game. So a chance at taking a knee, getting their helmet off here. I even see a water bottle or two out there among the players. So they're getting a chance to rest here with 44 seconds to go as Whitfield makes his way off on his own accord. Glad to see that. I believe it was a cramp, something like that. Probably something to do with this hot weather. Nonetheless, it's going to be third down and about 6 yards to go for the Eagles. 44 seconds to go before the half. Stick around at halftime. We're going to have a special guest up here with us talking about Fairview, all the things going on here in Westwood. Wishbone formation on third down. Hunter Good under the center. The handoff goes to Murray, who was the second back through. He tries to bounce it outside, nothing really there. No gain, makes it fourth down. Fairview just going to, I believe, let that clock roll out as it's down to 13 seconds, still rolling here. While they are breaking the huddle, they may, if they don't get there quick, down to 5 seconds, they're not going to have time to get another play off. 3 seconds, and here we go. They do get one more off, handoff again. This time it is Jace Murray who picks up 2 yards. Nonetheless, it was 40 or nothing. That's the last play of the first half. So here at halftime, your score: Fairview 8, Bath County 0. Stick around. We're going to step out for a break. When we come back, we'll have a look at some of the offensive stats. We'll go over the scoring summary. It won't take long, though. Again, as I mentioned, your score 8-0, so we have a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to talk about. Then we'll look at the offensive stats for both teams. We'll also have a special guest here in just a few moments. Don't want to miss that. And then we'll take a look at the second half and a whole lot of football left to be played from Westwood. It's Fairview 8, Math County 0. We're back in just a moment here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles Athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238 or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible, and we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School. Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And we're back here in Westwood. I mentioned we were going to have a special guest, and we have just that. Mr. Clark, thanks for being on.
Absolutely. I don't know how special I am, but it's good to be out and watch a little football on a Friday night.
Amen to that, buddy. It's been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Coach Roy's got that group of kids working hard.
Listen, man, he's been with them all summer. These kids have put in some work. They busted their tail. I watched them sweat and puke and doing all kinds of stuff. But they, they had team camp, and the community's buying in, doing some team feed from churches to former administrators. I mean, look in the crowd. I mean, we've got all kinds of people out here in the stands tonight, and it's just a beautiful night for football down here.
It really is. Something I've noticed being here, while Fairview is a small community, it is a community.
It absolutely is, man. It started with us at the school and in the district, and reaching out and being able to do some things in the community. When the snow hit last winter, Coach Roy got some kids out and was doing some shoveling, and I think they figured out what real man work looked like at that point. Yeah. So it's kind of set the tone for that, and just all these people that come out on Friday nights and buy into these kids and support these kids and feed these kids and show up for them. Sure. It really helps to encourage the boys to put in their best effort when they step out there between the lines.
You know how it is. You hear people talk, and you hear about Fairview's team. Are they even going to have a team? I'm here to tell you, I've been to several practices this summer. Almost 30 kids out here on the sideline right now, and every one of them are here because they want to be.
That's exactly right, man. Coach Roy and his staff have created a culture that you either buy into it or you don't. I mean, right. It's one or the other. We're not taking people just because we need a number anymore. We're able to be a little bit more selective and with behavior and attendance and grades and that kind of stuff. And we've got supported district office, and Mr. Coleman's backing us and all that kind of stuff too, and superintendent's backing us for that kind of stuff. But we've got a great group of kids that are just busting their tail, and they're following the example of the adults that we've got in charge down there on the sidelines that are really putting in the work for these kids, and they see that they love them. It's not just about hitting somebody in the mouth; it's hitting them in the heart and making sure that they show up and give their best effort.
That's right. I like the way you put that. It's evident to see they do love them.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Mr. Clark, what else is going on at Fairview High School?
Man, it's crazy what's all the changes that are happening. I mean, we've changed some policy in the building to make things safer and kids more accountable instructionally, and we're putting in the work for that. I know you can see down here the amount of construction work that's taking place. Mr. Coleman and his maintenance team have really put in a lot of work and dealing with that kind of stuff. And, superintendent has had meeting after meeting with different things and different companies. And, we've got a lot of technology stuff going in up the building. We've got safer entry points that Jason and his team's doing and putting time and work in. And listen, I've got the best admin team in the state. I'll go toe to toe with anybody, with Miss Ward and Miss Lucas working with me and our staff in the building, the teachers that we've got. We've got people in the building that love kids and love our kids. And, that's what it takes. Our kids see that, and they're starting to buy into, there's life outside of the walls of Fairview High School, but we're going to do everything we can to prepare them for it before they get there.
That's right. I was down here the other day, and I saw Mr. Morrison cleaning the press, the 278-degree press box. But he was up here doing that, and Mr. Coleman down cutting grass, and that's what I mean when I say this is a community.
It absolutely is. I mean, we all have certain titles that we have out beside our name, but at the end of the day, when the work needs done, somebody puts in the work. We show up and we get people involved, and it doesn't matter what your title is. If there's work to be done or a need to be met, there are people stepping up to the plate to do that. I mean, it's great to see even the parent involvement that's taking place. Tailgating down in the end zone again.
Yes.
I mean, we had a huge crowd down there tonight. And, Miss Ward and I are down there cooking on grills, but everybody brought their food. And we're just building a community of people that believe in each other and love each other. And, at the end of the day, we want to see a lot of points on the board. We want to see wins happen. But more than that, we want to see kids be successful. And that's what we've all bought into.
I love it. What other sports activities, extracurriculars are going on right now?
We've got middle school girls basketball, and they're making some gains too. They're working hard and doing well. They're putting in some work and trying to do the best that they can to grow a team, just like Coach Roy. He started with low numbers a couple of years ago, and he had to build a program, and we've got some girls basketball coaches that are doing the same thing for middle school. Our high school volleyball team looks really, really good right now. Coach Lambert has them running like a fine-tuned machine. They're getting ready to head to Menifee County tomorrow and play in the All-A. Our golf teams are doing well. They're out there in the heat and playing at different courses and competing. We've got open gyms going on for high school and middle school boys basketball. I mean, girls basketball is planning some trips and getting some stuff ready for high school too. We've just got all kinds of stuff going, man. We've got kids that have bought into the culture. We've got kids that have bought into putting some work in, and we don't make excuses anymore.
That's right.
We're not going to do that. We don't have time to make excuses. We've got to put in work. And the old adage when we were growing up, you either put up or shut up.
That's it. And I love that mindset. And, you can make an excuse all you want to, but it's not going to get you anywhere.
Yeah, and kids are realizing that too. I mean, they're starting to realize that we don't accept excuses anymore, and we know that there are some hardships out there, and we realize that there are a lot of things outside of our walls that we can't control. But what we can control is when they're in our care, and what we're going to do is we're going to love them, we're going to teach them, we're going to feed them, we're going to help grow them, and give them every tool that we can to be successful. And at the end of the day, when we go home in the evening, if we feel like we've done that, then it's been a pretty successful day.
Yes, sir. A couple more questions for you. Can you give us an update on the construction?
Yeah, we're getting ready to do some more work down here on the ball fields. We've got lights that have been put in, and I'm sure you can see the lights on the football field. They did a really good job of fine-tuning that and making sure that every quadrant, the work that got put in on the field over the summer when it got graded and the new sod put down. I mean, we've had different people showing up twice a day, early in the morning and late in the afternoon or in the evening for 3 hours at a time, make sure it stays watered. And, we're just not having much rain. So you can see some brown out there, but you see a lot more green and a big red F in the middle of it that we're thrilled to death to have.
Yes, sir.
A field that people are proud to play on. You can see the parking lots. We appreciate Westwood Fire Department being out here and emergency services, making sure that everybody's safe and getting everybody parked. And, Brent Webster and Kyle and all those guys up there, I mean, they bust their tail and they're huge supporters. You can hear the sirens going off. And again, it goes back to that community.
Sure.
But you look out through here and you see some graded work going on and realizing that we're not too far away from being able to host a district baseball tournament or a district softball tournament when about a year and a half ago we didn't have that ability because of not having lights and stuff. And, that goes back to the district putting in the work to make sure that we can get the funding for it and straighten some stuff out.
That's exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm thrilled to see where we're headed, and I can't wait to see what's next.
I'm with you. You got anything else for the people out there watching, listening?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're a small school, and if you're looking for a school that a kid can come and be a part of and be plugged in and loved, maybe has lost a way a little bit or fallen in a different direction, we want you. We love you. We want you to be here. We want you to be a part of Fairview. We want you to buy into what we're doing. If you've been in Fairview before and you're gone somewhere else, come on back. We'll take you. We love what we're doing here. We love our kids. We love our families, and you know, our faculty and staff are going to take you in. We're going to give you everything we can to be successful and keep pushing right on through.
Amen. Hey, go Eagles.
Absolutely, go Eagles. Let's keep fighting, baby. We got a second half to play and hopefully come out on top. Let's see some more points on that board.
Yes, sir. Hey, we'll be back in just a moment here
Thanks, brother.
Yes, sir. Here on the Eagles Sports Network.
Appreciate you, pal.
Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School.
This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment. This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment. This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment. This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment.
And we're back here in Westwood, Mossy Bottom, the home of the Fairview Eagles, who lead the Bath County Wildcats 8-0 as we speak here at the halftime. Time to go over the scoring summary. Don't blink because you might miss it. One touchdown, 1 2-point conversion scored here in the first half by the good guys, the Fairview Eagles. 1 minute to go. 7 minutes, 47 seconds left to go in the first. It was Fairview who got on the board from 38 yards out. A handoff to Jace Murray on, I believe it was a fourth down run. He got what he needed plus several more. Punched it in there. With 7:47 to go in the first, and then a 2-point conversion on a jet sweep run by Drushawn Whitfield made the score 8-0. No score by either team in the second half. I will say, I mentioned earlier, several missed opportunities, blown opportunity, I guess you'd say, by the Bath County Wildcats. You got to think Coach Brewer probably going to try to correct some of that here at the half. They did have some success, but then quickly negated that success. Just undisciplined mistakes, things like that for Bath County. Fairview kind of the same. Well, Fairview did have more success moving the football, just had trouble converting down the stretch on the second drive, and then just kind of ran out of time after moving the football here just directly before the half. Nonetheless, your score 8-0. We're going to step away for one more break and come back and take a quick look offensive stats and a whole lot more football left to come here in just a few moments from Westwood. It's Fairview 8, Bath County 0. Back in just a moment here on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Timeout. All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
Eagle Sports Network, my mistake. 35 seconds to go here before quarter number 3. And we'll take a quick look at the offensive stats. Not very many passes thrown in this football game. Only one by the Eagles for a catch made by Fetters for a loss of a few yards. On the ground, though, Jace Murray, 13 carries unofficially, 95 yards for Jace Murray. So right around the 100 mark for him. Drashawn Whitfield, 4 carries, 8 yards. Amari Burnside has a couple for 10. Hunter Good, 2 carries, 4 yards. And Hayden Webster has a couple of carries, looks like about 3 carries for somewhere around 15 yards. And one thing about his carries, he fights hard for those yards. Chugging right along at the fullback position is Hayden Webster. So the 3 minutes has been added onto the clock for the extended period of halftime as both teams already on their respective sidelines. Would not surprise me at all if they go ahead and take that off and resume action here in the second half as Coach Roy out having a chat with the head official, the white hat out there at right around the 40-yard line. And now he's making his way back over. It's going to be Bath County football as Fairview received to start the game. So we'll get a look at the Fairview kickoff team, believe it or not, for the first time here tonight. They received to start the game out, and Bath County has not scored, so we haven't had a look this season at the Fairview kickoff team. Glad to have you here on the Eagle Sports Network, the official home for Fairview Eagles football here in the 2025 season. As you can guarantee one thing, athletes come first here on the Eagle Sports Network. Glad to have you along. A minute and a half still on the clock. Looking like they're going to let this thing roll. Head official Joe Billman. As 2 receivers back deep for Bath County, trying to get a number there. Looks like number 6, Parker Cox, over here on the Fairview sideline. And then I believe that the other one's coming off the field. Now he's going to go talk to the coach. That's number 4, Branson Bartlett. And they're moving their deep returners up to the 25-yard line. Maybe I think they're going to move one of them up to the 30 and the other one all the way back, staying on the 10. But I think they're expecting a kick that does not go very deep as the kicker, Devin Gibson. We'll get our first look at him as well. From kickoff, down to 21 seconds. Glad to have you along here. It's Fairview 8, Bath County 0. And the siren you hear in the background means it's time to resume action here from Westwood. Gibson, the kicker. One returner back deep to receive for the Bath County Wildcats. And here we go. The kick's in the air. A pooch kick over to about the 40. Off the hands and almost recovered by Fairview, but falling on it at the last moment there is number 3. That's Sean Wagner for the Wildcats. Fairview almost comes away with the football there. But it's going to be 1st and 10 Bath County from their own 37-yard line. Coach Cottle's defensive unit here tonight doing a good job holding Bath County scoreless, taking advantage of some mistakes and blowing up a few plays as well, and doing a good job. Handoff
on first down is going to go to Walker Carrick. 48 yards. I'm sorry. Yeah. Walker Carrick is the quarterback. It was Parker Crouch who picked up about 3 yards there. 48 yards for him on the ground in the first half, make it 51 in the game on a total of 7 carries. Second down, 7 yards to go for Bath County. 2 receivers to the right. And Gibson showing blitz there. Got a little too far before the snap of the football. Crossed into that neutral zone, and that'll be 5 yards. Devin Gibson with the mistake there. That makes it second down, 3 yards to go. Football on the Bath County 44-yard line. And here we go. A handoff again goes to Crouch. He bounces it outside. Good pursuit there defensively from Fairview. I'm trying to figure out, I think Hatfield was definitely in on that tackle, but as was a host of other Fairview Eagles. Pickup of a yard, maybe 2 yards. I'll be darned. They move the football up. It's going to be a 3-yard pickup. It's going to be first down. 3 yards there. That'll move the chains down to 10:40 to go here in the third. First and 10, Bath County. Same formation, shotgun snap. And avoiding contact in the backfield is Parker Crouch, but as he spins, he heads straight into 2 more defenders who bring him down at the line, maybe a yard or 2 deep into the backfield. Give him a loss of 2. Second down, 12. 10 minutes, 9 seconds to go. Glad you could tune in here on the Eagle Sports Network for our inaugural broadcast of Fairview Eagle football here. Second down and 12. 3 receivers this time to the right. Shotgun snap, dropping back to pass. And forced outside, but I tell you what, I got tongue-tied again there. I've got to get back in the mode. Branson Bartlett caught that pass. It was Walker Carrick, the quarterback, who immediately was forced outside, threw it on the run, a low pass, but it was caught. Bartlett just not really able to go anywhere. Great pursuit there from the Eagles defensively. Pickup of about 3 yards. And by the way, that was the first completion of the ball game for Walker Carrick. He's officially 1 for 2 for 3 yards. Third down, 9 yards to go. Down under 9 minutes to go in the third. And a whistle, and it looks like we've got a timeout called. We do by Bath County. So with 8:52 to go, Fairview leads this football game 8-0 over the Bath County Wildcats, and we're going to step out. We'll be back here in just a moment here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
You guys just didn't want it bad enough. That should have been an easy win. What were you doing out there? You got to hustle. You could have made that play if you'd been open.
On the car ride home after the game, when you think you're helping by telling me what I did wrong and what I need to work on, all I hear is that I'm not good enough, that I'm supposed to be perfect, that it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play, that my worth isn't determined by my performance, that even on my worst day, I am worthy, that you see me learning, growing, and doing my best, and that is enough.
Brought to you by the Kentucky High School Athletic Association and the Kentucky Athletic Administrators Association.
Back to the Platinum Services broadcast booth here on the Eagle Sports Network from Westwood, Kentucky. It's 3rd down, 9 yards to go as Carrick takes a snap, tosses it over to the slot receiver, Branson Bartlett, a kind of a shovel pass across the center of the field. Looked like he had room to run, but the pursuit angles, again, by that defense, they closed in quick. He only picked up about 2 yards. Does go down, though, as a completion. Branson Bartlett catches his second pass of the ball game. And also Walker Carrick's second completion from the quarterback position, Branson Bartlett. Down to 8 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the third period of play. 4th down, 7 yards to go, and we've got another timeout called, I believe. That's 2 timeouts used by Coach Brandon Brewer here in maybe a minute football play here in the third period. Got to think he's not happy about that. He saw something that he could not let go, forced to call a timeout, and you could see that he was verbalizing something to his team as he was calling the timeout and making his way out to his offensive unit. 7:58 to go. 8-0 your score. Fairview leads Bath County. So glad you could tune in here with us on the Eagle Sports Network, as this is the broadcast home of your Fairview Eagles for the 2025 football season. Coach Alex Roy, got to think he's happy so far here tonight. Probably like to get some more points on the board. We'll talk to him after the football game. You don't want to go away if, barring unforeseen circumstances, we expect to potentially, we'll say, have Coach Alex Roy up here. Can't guarantee anything. Nonetheless, here we go. It's 4th down, 7 yards to go. And Carrick dropping back to pass. He's under some pressure, forced to scramble out to his left. And the ball goes off the hands of his intended receiver, but way over here. That was over on the Bath County sideline. Over on the Fairview sideline, there's a flag completely on the opposite side of the field of the football. Got to think, could it be a sideline warning, something like that? There was no play over here. And there's no flag. Was it a mistake? I don't know. No flag thrown over here. It's going to be 1st down, 10 yards to go for the Fairview Eagles. 7:51 to go. And you got to think here, Fairview wanted to get some points on the board. Go ahead by 2 scores and ready to rock and roll. Coach Roy got his team in the huddle. You can see there the intensity level's up. The momentum is up here on the Fairview sideline. Here in the stands, people chattering. And you got to think it would be a great time for a score here. Yeah, great crowd here. That's what Mr. Clark and I talked about at halftime. A lot of support here for this football team this season. And the Eagle Sports Network, glad to have you along here, as we're proud to be able to bring you these football games. A handoff to Hayden Webster, who bounces one outside. I tell you what, the kid's tall, he's big, he's strong. He's also pretty doggone quick for his size. Bounced that one outside, picked up 5 yards. Makes it 2nd down, 5 yards to go. He was getting yards in the last series. The last series before the half, just kind of ran out of time there. But 5 yards is all you ask for on a play like that, and Hayden Webster will get it for you. Down to 7:15 to go here in the third period of play. Fairview football, wishbone formation. Fetters out wide to the left. Good takes the snap, hands it to the second back through. Got to mention there, see White Bowen out there blocking his man about 5 yards downfield, doing a great job is what I'm trying to say. Nonetheless, a pickup of a couple makes it 3rd down, 4 yards to go. That was Murray. Unofficially 96 yards in this football game for Jace Murray.
3rd and 4. Fetters out wide to the left again, almost to the sideline, past the numbers. Another handoff. This time we do have a flag thrown back in the backfield. 2 flags, more flags flying. That was Webster again. We'll see what the penalties are. One of them thrown after the whistle.
Webster on the carry.
Webster got more than enough for the first. Ball was on the 43. He got it down to the 37. That's 6 yards. Officials having a little chat here, trying to discuss the flags. Coach Roy's pointing toward the Bath County defense. We got a holding called against Fairview.
Holding Fairview.
And then we've got a personal foul called against Bath County. I'm assuming the holding call, I think what the official just signaled to Coach Roy is that they'll walk off the 10-yard holding penalty from the spot of the foul, and then from there it will be a 15-yard personal foul penalty called against Bath County. If you're watching on your screen, they just walked off. He's got the football there right at the top of the letter F, the official. He just walked off 10 yards. Now he's going back 15 yards. And that's a first down Fairview. That's at the end of all that anticipation there. It's first down Fairview, and the chains are moving, and so are the Eagles. Down to 6:14 to go. Fairview still leads this football game 8-0, but they have the football in Bath County Wildcat territory. Wishbone formation. Fetters out deep to the left on the numbers this time. The quarterback keeper, kind of a wedge play there as the offensive line just got up underneath the defenders. Pickup of a few, however, a flag thrown in the backfield. It was thrown, by, again, like I said, in the backfield during the play. Not sure exactly, it was behind the football. Not sure exactly where this one's going to go. I did not see this one. Clock stopped at 5:52. A couple of officials there having a chat. Here we go. Sideline warning called against Fairview. I stand corrected. It was a chop block called against Fairview. However, the officials signaled a sideline warning. Nonetheless, 5-yard penalty. It's first down and a long way to go for the Eagles. Coach Roy confused by that one, too. He's out there in the ear of the back judge, the guy that threw that flag. Nonetheless, first down, about 13, 14 yards to go from the Fairview Eagles, from the Wildcats 42. A handoff on first down to Murray. He gets it out across the 40 to maybe the 39-yard line. Give him 4 yards there. 15 carries. I've got him down unofficially at 100 yards. Again, I'm not always 100% accurate. I'm pretty close most of the time. Most of the time. Keyword most, not all the time. But he's right at 100 yards rushing on the night. A good evening for Jace Murray. And if my memory serves me correctly, he had a good game against Bath County last year. Ran for over 100 yards last year as well. Down to 4:40 to go. A toss play, bobbled in the backfield, and off the hands of Burnside. I think it was thrown just a bit behind him, off his fingertips. He just falls on that one, down just shy of midfield. So it's going to be third down and a long way to go for the Eagles from the Bath County 49-yard line. They've got to get it all the way out to the 28. So they're down 21 yards to go.
3rd and 20. Fairview from the Wildcats 49.
Third down, 21 yards to go. Down there 4 minutes to go here in the third. Fairview with the football. Wishbone formation. And off to, is that Webster? I believe it might be. I'll tell you in just a moment. Nonetheless, he shook off some would-be tacklers. Tell you what, the athletic big man chugs along for a pickup of 7 yards. 31 yards unofficially for him, and he's slow to get up. A couple of the training staff out there ready to check on him. We're going to step out, take a break. 3:40 to go here in Mossy Bottom in the third quarter. It is Fairview 8, Bath County 0. We'll be back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment. This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment. This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment. This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment.
And we're back here on the Eagle Sports Network, live from the Platinum Industries broadcast booth. A big thank you to them for being Fairview Eagles supporters. And the punt team's out for Fairview. And as the snap hits the hands of Devin Gibson, hits the fingertips of Devin Gibson, we've got a false start penalty against the Eagles. So they'll back up 5 more and punt it again. Or punt it. Punt the football in just a moment. One receiver returner back deep for Bath County. I'm trying to get a number there. It's hard to see those numbers. The jerseys are kind of rolled up on those white uniforms. It's a single digit, I'll tell you that much. The punt is off. A decent kind of lower line drive punt. And it's going to be fielded at about the 8-yard line with some room to run is Parker Cox, who shows off his foot speed. Nonetheless, he crosses the field, gets it all the way over almost to his own sideline, picks up about 6 yards, 7 yards on the return, something like that. It's going to be okay. They're going to say he signaled a fair catch, I believe. We're going to see. Yeah. We'll see how this shakes out. I missed that part. He signaled a fair catch. Indeed, he did. So they're going to back it up to about the 8-yard line, I believe, is where he caught the football. Coach Brewer out there talking to the White Hat, not happy about that one, unless it was plain as day. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the third. And it was the 14-yard line where he caught the ball, not the 8. I apologize. Wrong yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Bath County from their own 14-yard line. So Fairview punter Devin Gibson gives his team good field position again. And good job getting downfield there by the special teams and creating that kind of mess that resulted in the field position here. 1st and 10, Bath County. 3 receivers to the left, wing back to the right, empty backfield. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper for Walker Carrick. He's going to get it out across the 20 to around the 23-yard line, about a yard shy of the first. Pick up of 9 yards. Second down, 1 yard to go.
We've got another timeout on the field here, this one by the Eagles. So with 2:46 to go here in the third period of play, your score, Fairview 8, Bath County 0. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Eagle Sports Network. The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles Athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238. Or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible. And we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School. And welcome back into the Platinum Industries broadcast booth here in Mossy Bottom. Platinum Industries is a contracting business offering installation of anything purchased from Home Builder Supply. They also offer contracting services in the tri-state area. Find them on Facebook at Platinum Industries, LLC. Second down, 1 yard to go for Bath County. And here we go, shotgun formation. Carrick takes a snap, looking to throw over the middle of the field. And is it a catch? Yes, it is. Back judge referee Tom Godby signals catch there. Went down as soon as he caught it. A low pass. He had to kind of fall to the ground to catch it. The Fairview players were saying it hit the ground first. However, it did not. So pickup of enough for the first there.
On the carry, no gain, second and 10 Bath County.
Crouch wants a handoff on first down. No gain there, maybe a minimal gain, maybe a yard. Makes it second down and a long 9. Two receivers to the left this time. Out of the shotgun is Carrick. One deep safety. Empty backfield is Crouch. Motions over to the slot position. And a handoff to the wingback. That is Bartlett. He gets it across the line, meets a host of Fairview Eagles. Picks up a couple of yards, but not much. Give him about 4 yards on that one. Branson Bartlett on the carry. Third down and 6 yards to go. Down to 1 minute, 25 seconds to go here in the third. Three receivers bunched to the right-hand side of the formation. Crouch goes in motion, fakes a handoff to him. A throw over the middle of the field, too high for the intended receiver, and almost there to make the interception is Charles Fetters. Just not able to get there quick enough. Good coverage from Fairview. That one's going to stop the clock at 1 minute, 12 seconds. In the air here tonight, Carrick, Walker Carrick, 3 of 5 for 13 yards. Fourth down, 6 yards to go for the Wildcats. And a big change of personnel. Looks like 4 players on. Well, it looks like about 6 players on, 6 players off. Make it 7. They're still switching. It'll be punt formation. Whitfield back deep to return. A low bouncing punt is going to bounce over across the roll across the 25-yard line. It's going to be down at about the 23. That's where Fairview will take over. There is a flag on the play, though, so we'll see what that was. It's against Bath County. Coach Roy out chatting with the white hat here. I did not see the signal. I just saw that they motioned that it was against Bath County. It looks like a legal procedure. Thank you, Craig McCormick. A legal procedure there is going to be against Bath County, so that'll back them up several more yards. And it looks like they're going to re-kick. They'll be back, I believe. We'll see where they spot that one at. Down inside the 30 to about the 26-yard line, almost to the 25-yard line. Back deep for Fairview is Amari Burnside. And here we go. Murray almost got a hand on that punt as it drops at the 50, rolls across the 40, and it's going to stop at about the 38-yard line. So much better field position here for the Eagles starting out offensively after the illegal procedure against Bath County. The re-kick, Fairview will start out 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line. 39.9 seconds to go here before the end of the third period of play. Fairview leads this football game 8-0. Their lone score came back in the first period with 7:47 on the clock, a 38-yard touchdown run by Jace Murray, and then a 2-point conversion on a jet sweep by Deshaun Whitfield. And that is your scoring summary for this football game. 1st and 10, Fairview. Wishbone formation. Hunter Good, the quarterback. And a whistle as the ball snapped. Handoff went to Murray. And I almost expected a flag there as Parker Crouch continued to play there, continued contact, but it's going to be an offsides call. Thank you, Craig McCormick, again for that one. Offside 5-yard penalty against Bath County. That'll make it 1st and 5 from the 43 of Fairview. Clock at 39.0 seconds. Same formation, receiver out to the left. That's Fetters. Another handoff to Murray. He bounces through some would-be tacklers, spins off one of them, picks up 4 yards. That's going to make it 2nd down, 1 yard to go. Down to 18 seconds. I presume that will be the last play here of the third period as Coach Roy calling his bunch over to the sideline. Down to 9 seconds to go. So at the end of 3 periods of play, your score, Fairview, continues to lead this football game 8-0. They have possession of the football to start the fourth. It's going to be 2nd down and a long 1 yard to go for the Eagles. Right about midfield, just shy of midfield. We're going to step out, take a break. We'll be back for quarter number 4 from Mossy Bottom here in Westwood as your Fairview Eagles lead this one over Bath County 8-0. Back in just a moment here on the Cool Hits Sports Network. Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School. The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles Athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. And we're back here on the Eagles Sports Network, the start of the fourth quarter. And 2nd down, 1 yard to go. A handoff is going to go to. Nope, no handoff. It's a quarterback keeper. Hunter Good's going to keep it himself. Get it back to the line of scrimmage. Not much more to speak of. That'll make it 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Fairview doing a great job in this football game of maintaining possession, keeping control of the clock, keeping control of the pace of the football game. I don't have it in front of me, but I can tell you this. They have had possession of the football for much more of regulation than Bath County has. And sorry, I got tongue-tied again there. I believe we've got a timeout called by Fairview. Yes, sir. So the third down, 1 yard to go here. 11 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the football game. Fairview has the football. They're up 8-0. And Coach Roy saw something there that was worthy of a timeout. We're going to step out for just a moment here on the Eagle Sports Network. We'll be back and resume action.
This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment. This Eagle Sports Network broadcast of Fairview Eagles football will be back in just a moment.
So to clarify the timeout called there, again, thanks to Craig McCormick for keeping me straight here. The play clock was down to 2 seconds, so they weren't going to be able to get the play off. Coach Roy elected to call a timeout instead of take the penalty. So it's going to be third down and long, 1 yard to go. Ball's on the Fairview 47-yard line. They're going from left to right on your TV screen, or I used to like to say on your radio dial, left to right from the view here in the press box. And here we go, wishbone formation. Fedder's out wide to the left. A toss play goes to Murray. He's got some room to run, and he's got to get it out to midfield and across midfield, give him a pickup of more than enough for the first down. Pickup of 3 yards. And I tell you what, one official had him spotted well across the 49 of Bath County, and the other one had him spotted just a little bit shy of that. The ball, though, is just shaded on the Fairview side of midfield. Nonetheless, either way, pickup of more than enough for the Fairview Eagle first down. 10 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the ball game. Fairview leads this one 8-0. They have the football, 1st and 10, wishbone formation. And a handoff to the big fullback there, Hayden Webster, who bounces it outside, chugs it along for a pickup of 3, maybe 4 yards. Webster, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, we'll give him 4 yards there, but as far as I know, this is his first go at playing fullback. He was an offensive lineman last season and doing a great job here. One thing you like to see out of a fullback or out of a running back is when contact is made, they still fall forward. And Webster does a great job of that, keeping his feet moving, his pad level low, and doing a great job here tonight. Fake handoff to him. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Hunter Good trying to get something. Gets it all the way over here to the Fairview sideline. He's hit out of bounds after a pickup of 1, 2, 3, 4 more yards. Give him 3 yards there. Third down and about 3 yards to go. You see there the marker on the 43-yard line. Got to get it out to the 40-yard line. 3 yards to go. Third down. Not under 10 minutes to go in the ball game. He did go out of bounds, so the clock stopped at 9 minutes, 39 seconds. Something we haven't said very often in this ball game. Fairview keeping it on the ground. 3rd and 3, wishbone formation, snap bobbled, and Good probably does the smart thing and just falls on it there as he was in some pretty heavy traffic. So it'll be 4th down and 3 yards to go. He did fall forward, picked up maybe a yard, maybe a couple of feet. 4th down and a long 2 now to go. 9 minutes, 10 seconds. Clock still rolling. And if you're Coach Roy here, a conversion is a big deal. Keeping control of that football. There's 3 3 more downs anyway. That burns a few more minutes off that play clock or off the game clock. 4th and 3. 4th and a long 2, maybe 3. Hunter Good under center. Taking the snap. And hands it to the second back through, but it's bobbled. I believe that was Burnside. Not able to keep control of the football. A loss of a couple there. Nonetheless, it's going to be a loss of a couple and a loss of possession of the football as Bath County now will take over right out close to midfield there. Pretty good field position if you're a Bath County Wildcat. With 8:37 to go in the football game. They're going to spot the ball on the 45. So 55 yards to the end zone for Bath County. And here we go. The Fairview defense out. Deep motion. And a pass caught here by Branson Bartlett out of the backfield. He was the guy who went in motion. Pickup of a couple.
Here's pass complete to number 4, Bartlett. Tackle by number 6.
Tackle made there by Burnside. And if he hadn't have made that open field tackle, there was plenty more room to run.
Bath County from the Wildcats 47.
Down to 8 minutes to go in the football game. Ball on the Bath County 47-yard line. 2nd down, 8 yards to go for the Wildcats. Fairview with a showing blitz there as Gibson from the linebacker position cheats his way up nonetheless. A quarterback keeper, nowhere really to run there. Good pursuit by the Fairview defense. Give him a yard.
3rd and 7.
3rd down, 7 yards to go for the Wildcats. So far, so good here for Fairview. Down to 7:20 to go in the football game.
That's the urgent
Same formation. 2 receivers to the left, wing back to the right. Tailback lined up to the left, the quarterback Carrick. That is Crouch, who took the handoff, shakes off a would-be tackler, almost brought down at the 45-yard line. Nonetheless, shakes that one off as well and picks up more than enough for the first. And I do see a couple of flags flying at the end of that play. So we'll see a horse collar called against Fairview. So pickup there was about 9-10 yards and tack on that penalty. That gets the ball all the way down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. So not what the doctor ordered for Fairview. It'll be 1st and 10 Bath County from the 27-yard line of Fairview. And here we go. Under 7 minutes to go in the football game. Bunch of receivers to the right. A toss play out of the backfield, kind of a shovel pass, goes to Bartlett. He fights off some tacklers, carries a few defenders all the way down the inside the 15 to about the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. So a pickup of 15 there for Bartlett. Makes it 1st down, 10 yards to go now from deep inside Fairview Eagles territory.
1st and 10 Bath County from the Eagles 14.
It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Clock rolling down to 6.5 in this ball game. 3 receivers to the short side of the field. That's the right side. Empty backfield as Carrick takes a snap. Throws it out to the flats to Parker Crouch.
45 Crouch on the carry.
He's brought down after a minimal gain. I'm trying to see exactly where he was brought down. Give him a couple of yards there. His second catch of the ball game, a total of 10 yards. 2nd and 8, same formation. Note this time Crouch lined up to the right of the quarterback. He's going to take the handoff, try to bounce it outside, and brought down just past the line of scrimmage. Give him a yard. 12 carries, 64 yards for him in this football game unofficially. Maybe 2 yards on that, as it's going to be 3rd down at about 6 yards to go, maybe 7. Ball down inside.
36.
We're going to say it's right just inside the 10-yard line. 3rd down and 6. 3 receivers to the big side this time. That's the left. Crouch goes in motion, takes a handoff on a jet sweep. And is he in? He got it down inside the 1. Did he go out of bounds? He did not. It's a touchdown for Bath County, officially from 10 yards out for Parker Crouch. That makes the score now 8-6 Fairview. And you got to think here with 4:59 to go in the football game, the offense will stay out there. Parker Crouch. The scoring player there. Clock stopped at 4 minutes, 59 seconds. And that's plenty of football. Offense does stay out. Empty backfield. 3 receivers to the right. Carrick takes a snap, shovel pass, and brought down in the backfield is number 4. That is Branson Bartlett. So Fairview holds on to their lead 8-6 with 4 minutes, 59 seconds to go here in the football game. A big stop there defensively for Fairview. Got to thank Coach Roy, Coach Cottle, those guys very happy. And Fairview gets the football back here with 4 minutes, 59 seconds to go. As I mentioned before, this style of offense they're running, the wishbone, keeping it on the ground, ground and pound, nickel and dime, they're able to run the clock out. So looking good here for Fairview. We're going to step out, take a quick break. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Timber Ridge committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And we're back here at the Platinum Industries broadcast booth. Platinum Industries, a contracting business that offers installation of anything purchased from Home Builder Supply, as well as contracting services in the tri-state area. Find them on Facebook at Platinum Industries LLC. 4 minutes, 59 seconds to go in this football game. Fairview presumably here should get the football back, barring anything unforeseen here on the kickoff. Got to watch for the onside for sure with 4 minutes, 59 seconds to go. Ball on the left hash. Got to think they may try for it here as they've got 6 defenders on the big side of the field. And here we go. Kicker number 11, Aiden Weiss, waiting on him to blow it in. And the way he's angled, you got to be ready up front. And here we go. The ball crosses midfield, rolls down to the 42, And Fairview comes away with that one. I'm trying to get a number there on who fell on that football, did exactly what he was supposed to do. That was number 7. That was Drashawn Whitfield, who did exactly what he was taught to do. The ball comes rolling to you on kickoff return up in the front couple of lines there. You fall on it, and he did just that. So Fairview will take over now, 1st and 10 with 4:56 left to go in the football game, and possession of the football on their own 42-yard line.
First and
8-6 your score after Parker Crouch ran one in for Bath County, got them on the board with 4:59 to go in this football game just a few moments ago. And Fairview got a big stop on the 2-point conversion. So here we go. 1st and 10, Fairview, wishbone formation. And off to Murray up the center of the formation. Pick up of 5 yards, maybe 4 yards. Nonetheless, a great pickup on 1st down. That makes it 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 46-yard line, and a player down right about midfield. Not sure who that is, but the player's slow to get up there. Some of the coaches, trainers out to check on him, and I believe we've got a cramp as one of the coaches out there stretching him. 4:31 to go in the football game. It's been all Fairview as far as possession goes here tonight. They've held on to the football and did exactly what the offense is designed to do, other than convert at the end of their drives. They have had difficulty doing that a few times. Nonetheless, they've held on to the possession of football, and thanks to a big defensive stop just a few moments ago, they hold on to their lead 8-6. Player up and walking off the field on his own accord. That's Jace Murray, I do believe it is. He's jogging off the field, so that's a great sign. He'll have to sit out a play here as we're ready to resume action. Fairview out offensively. Trying to see who's in the backfield there. I believe that's Webster at fullback and Whitfield and Burnside in the wishbone. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. And off to Webster. He gets it out to the 49-yard line. They're going to give him down to the 50, pick up a 4 yards. Chugging right along are the Eagles. 3rd down, 2 yards to go. Down under 4 minutes to go in the football game. Remember, stick around. We expect to have Coach Alex Roy come up here in the post game. Always a great time chatting with him, getting his take on the goings on of the football game. On 3rd down, a handoff up the middle again goes to Webster. Still not down, and the pile moving forward. I tell you what, the second effort got it there, and it's a 1st down Fairview as Webster chugs right along with the help of some of his teammates, and doing his job phenomenally is Hayden Webster. Give him about 4 yards there, and the second effort is what got it. Down under 3 minutes to go in the ball game. A battle up front. Same formation. Fetters out wide to the left, wishbone formation. And I believe we had some movement up front a little bit early. Looks like the right tackle there may have jumped just a second or two too early. So that'll back Fairview up 5. Down under 3 minutes to go. 2 minutes, 39 seconds is where the clock is stopped. So it's going to be 1st down and 15 yards to go now for the Eagles from their own 48-yard line. Got to get it all the way out there to the Bath County 37, so 15 yards for the first down. They've got first down. They've got four downs to get there, we'll say. Wishbone formation. And off on first down. I believe that's Murray bouncing off one would-be tackler. And forward progression gets him down to the Bath County 49-yard line. So pick up of about 3. And we've got a timeout called by Bath County with 2:08 to go in the ball game. Fairview holds on to their lead 8-6, and another down player there right in the middle of the field. That's a Bath County player. We're going to step out, take a break. Again, your score with 2:08 to go. Fairview 8, Bath County 6, and we'll return in just a moment here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School.
And we're back here in the Platinum Industries broadcast booth. Glad to have you along on the Eagle Sports Network. Second down, about 13 yards to go for the Eagles. Ball right at midfield, shaded just to the right of the center. And a wishbone formation. Here we go. Hunter Good under center. Takes the snap, hands it to the fullback. That's Jace Murray, who does a phenomenal job getting yards after contact. Gets it all the way out to about we'll see where they spot about the 42-yard line. So a pickup of 7, maybe we'll say 8 yards for Murray. Unofficially 122 yards on the ground for him. Another player down, another cramp. That's kind of common here, especially in the beginning of the season, as the hot weather, that kind of thing, seems to have that effect. Down under 2 minutes to go in the ball game, 1 minute 57 seconds to be exact. You see on your screen the Fairview Eagles offensive unit over here on a knee. Helmets off, probably smart to take advantage of a break and try to get some air, get some water, that kind of thing. Nonetheless, player is number 70, John Montjoy, making his way off on his own accord. So always glad to see that. And we're ready to rock and roll as Coach Roy giving his team a couple last-minute instructions. And here we go. Third down and about 5 yards to go. Wishbone formation. We've seen that a lot here tonight. Receiver out wide to the left. That's Fetters. Good takes a snap, bobbles a snap, and falls on it. I believe he got it back. Another Fairview player was in there as well. That'll make it fourth down, though. Down to a minute and a half to go in the football game. If you're Fairview here, a first down, a conversion here would be the end of the ball game. Down to a minute 15. I believe they're gonna let this thing roll as far as they can, then call the timeout. Is what it looks as though they're going to do. No, I believe they're going to.
1 second.
do just that and then come back. And they're lined up in punt formation now. And there's your timeout. So the clock stops at 52 seconds, 52.7 seconds to be exact. And they were lined up in punt formation. We'll see what they come back out. You never know. It's fourth down, about 4 yards to go here with 52.7 seconds left to go in the ball game. So you never know. They could come back out and try to get the conversion. Ball on the Bath County side of midfield.
Don't forget, Eagle fans, we'll be back in action next Friday at West Carter.
Here, there, Mr. Tom Hobbs telling the fans here in the stadium, Fairview next in action next week. They're on the road though at West Carter. The good news is we'll be there with them here on the Eagle Sports Network. Road games will be audio only, so we're not allowed. Only the home team is allowed, according to KHSAA, to stream video. So we will be streaming audio only on road games, and we will be happy to bring you that action and all the action of Fairview all year long. Fairview varsity football, 54 seconds to go now. They reset it to 54, and we're ready to rock and roll. Punt team back out. Devin Gibson, the punter, and one receiver back deep to return for Bath County. The snap and the punt. Gibson done a great job here tonight. He gets this one down inside the 10. It's caught at about the 6 and forced out of bounds at around the 15-yard line is returner Parker Cox. So 44.8 seconds to go here for the Bath County offense. They've got to get 85 yards to the end zone, to the goal line, that is. And they've not had a big play to speak of here today. At least not one for anything near that amount of yards. They've got 44 seconds, though, so they've got time for a few. Shotgun formation for the Wildcats. Walker Carrick takes the snap, looking downfield to throw. Has a receiver in the flats, but underthrows him. Sean Wagner, the intended receiver.
Number 3, Sean Wagner.
Clock stopped at 44.8. Second down. .8 seconds. Having some play clock issues up here. There we go. Second down. 10 to go. Looking over the middle of the field, and it's off the hands of Sean Wagner this time and almost intercepted. Still having some issues up here. The clock frozen at 44.8 seconds. And looks like from this point on, the officials may have to keep the time on the field. We're trying to reset the scoreboard here. Again, your score 8-6, under a minute to go for sure. Well under a minute to go. 8-6 Fairview leads, and having a little bit of technical difficulties here up in the press box. Bath County has the football, third down and 10 yards to go from their own 15-yard line. And kind of a timeout, a break on the field here as the officials get in there to discuss it. Now, I believe they've got the clock rolling again. We'll see here in just a moment as Coach Roy goes out to have a chat with them. Whatever they told him, it looked like somebody let the air out of his balloon a little bit there. He's still having a chat there. I believe we're good to go as far as the clock goes. And they're having them reset it. Nope, they're going to leave it at 44.6 now, and the clock will roll when the play starts. It's third down, 10 yards to go, 44.6 seconds left to go. Here we go. Shotgun formation, a fake handoff. Carrick scrambles out to his right, looking downfield to throw. Has a guy in the flats. It's caught. That's Logan Jones, but a flag thrown over in the flats just behind out toward the numbers, just behind the line of scrimmage. Down to 34.9 seconds to go now. We'll see what the penalty is here. Thrown in the backfield behind the football. Coach Brewer over there not real happy about something. Well, I think he's talking to his team, though. No indication yet as to what the penalty was. It's going to be a holding called against Bath County. So that should back them up. No, I believe they're going to decline that penalty, or we'll see what happens here. But the call was a holding penalty out in the open field over toward the Bath County sideline. And Coach Roy with a few questions there for the officials. In theory, a hold would either back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and that's what they're going to do here. Yeah, so back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. That'll put them back inside their own 10 at the 8-yard line. So third down and a long way to go for Bath County. Third down and 18 to be exact. 3 receivers to the right. Carrick drops back to pass, and he is brought down in the backfield. A great job there by Ryland Hatfield. Hayden Webster in on that one, as is Wyatt Bowen. And the clock's still rolling. It's fourth down, and we're down to, Bath County. No timeouts, and we're down to 12 seconds to go. So this is going to be it here as Carrick scrambles out, has a guy in the flats. He shakes off one would-be tackler. That's Branson Bartlett, and he's going to be brought down up at around the 20-yard line. I do see a flag thrown out there somewhere. The time expires. The clock expires. And we'll wait till this official indication. That's it. Your final score in this ball game: Fairview Eagles come away with the win. Your Fairview Eagles defeat the Bath County Wildcats by a score of 8-6. Congratulations to Coach Roy, his staff, all the players for the hard work, the dedication. And Fairview begins this season at 1-0. Bath County falls to 0-1 under second-year head coach Brandon Brewer. As I mentioned a few moments ago, Fairview next in action next week on the road. That one's at West Carter. That'll be a great one to come and support your Eagles out on the road. However, you can't do that, don't worry. We'll be right back live here on the Eagle Sports Network on YouTube. And we're looking forward to bringing you all the Fairview Eagles football action for the 2025 season. Stick around. We're going to come back. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll have a scoring summary. Won't take long. Only 2 scores in this football game. Then we will go over some offensive stats for both teams. And we also plan to have a word from Fairview Eagles head coach Alex Roy. You don't want to miss that one. Back in just a few here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School. Visit Home Builders Supply at 1560 Diedrich Boulevard in Flatwoods, Kentucky, your one-stop shop for everything for your home. They call it a whole home store for a reason. Find them on Facebook at Home Builders Supply LLC or give them a call at 606-388-2465 for all the kitchen, bathroom, flooring, and any other need you may have for your home. And they're open to the public. That's Home Builders Supply, 1560 Diedrich Boulevard, Flatwoods, Kentucky. And thank you to the folks at Home Builders Supply for their support of high school student athletes like the ones at Fairview High School.
And we're back here in Mossy Bottom, Westwood, Kentucky, the site of tonight's football game between the Fairview Eagles and the Bath County Bobcats. Fairview comes away with the win here tonight by a score of 8-6. Glad to have you along here on the Eagle Sports Network. We're live from the Platinum Industries broadcast booth. Platinum Industries is a contracting business that offers installation of anything purchased from Home Builders Supply. They also offer contracting services in the tri-state area. Find them on Facebook at Platinum Industries LLC. Scoring summary for tonight's game won't take long. Goes a little bit something like this. First score of the ball game came with 7:47 on the clock in the first period of play. Jace Murray ran one in from 38 yards out, and then a 2-point conversion run by Deshaun Whitfield made the score 8-0. It remained 8-0 for the remainder of the first half as well as the third quarter, and then the next score of the ball game came with 4 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the ball game. A 10-yard touchdown run by Parker Crouch for Bath County, and then a failed 2-point conversion by the Bath County Wildcats made the score 8-6. Fairview able to hold on to their lead for the remainder of the game, and that's your final score in this ball game. Fairview 8, Bath County 6. Congratulations to Coach Alex Roy, his staff, Coach Cottle, the defensive coordinator, all the guys, and a big thank you to you for tuning in. We're not done yet, though. Don't worry, we've got more to come. We have Coach Alex Roy coming up to join us here in a few moments, I believe. Always enjoyable to hear what he has to say after a win. I'll tell you what, while we're still here, though, we will go ahead and take a brief look, I must say, at tonight's offensive stats for both teams, starting with the Bath County Wildcats. On the ground, leading rusher for the team, number 25, Parker Crouch. He is a junior running back. He had 13 carries unofficially, 75 yards for Parker Crouch. Also, stats to note, quarterback Walker Carrick, junior quarterback Walker Carrick, 7 carries, total of 16 yards. There was a couple of big sacks that I did not include in those stats. Also, players with rushing yards, number 4, Branson Bartlett, a junior. Trio of juniors here, accounting for the rushing yardage for Bath County. Bartlett, 3 carries, 18 yards for him. He also had 4 catches for a total of 22 yards. And Parker Crouch had a couple of catches as well for a total of 10 yards, 1 for 8 and 1 for 2. And then quarterback Walker Carrick, I mentioned he had 16 yards on the ground, 32 yards unofficially in the air. That's on 9 attempts. He was 6 for 9 in the air with no touchdowns. I should mention as well, I did already, but I'll say it again. The only score of the ball game came for Parker Crouch. 13 carries, 74 yards, including 1 10-yard touchdown run. For the Eagles, your Fairview Eagles, the winners on tonight's scoreboard, in the air, not much to speak of. But on the ground, a good night for the Eagles. Jace Murray, 20 carries, a total unofficially of 122 yards. a good night for him. He also had the one touchdown that the Eagles put on the board today as well. Deshaun Whitfield had 4 carries, 8 yards. He also accounted for the 2-point conversion for following Murray's touchdown. Amari Burnside had a few carries. Hunter Good, the quarterback, accounted for 5 carries at about 8 yards. And then Hayden Webster, the 2024 offensive lineman turned 2025 fullback, did a great job here tonight. From behind the quarterback in the backfield, had 9 carries, 43 yards unofficially, and I think I may have missed 1 or 2. So I think he had a few more than that. Nonetheless, from that fullback position, Hayden Webster, he chugged right along. It did a great job. Moved quite well and fought for yards, especially yards after contact, second effort, that kind of thing. As you see on your screen, the score tonight: Fairview 8, Bath County 6. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back here in just a moment. And we will be joined by Coach Alex Roy. He's trying to make his way up here. Just gave me the thumbs up. I just looked down. He's fighting the crowd. So he'll be up in just a few moments. We're going to step out and take a break, and we'll be back here in just a moment. Here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
The fine folks at Home Builders Supply, proud sponsors of Fairview Eagles Athletics, have opened up a new store called HBS Furniture. It's located at 101 Kentucky Route 1, right behind Super Quick in Greenup. They offer wall-to-wall furniture as well as many other unique home items that you'll love. Check them out on Facebook at HBS Furniture or give them a call at 606-750-4238. Or find them online at supplyhomebuilders.com. It's the folks at Home Builders Supply and HBS Furniture that make this broadcast possible. And we want to give them a big thank you for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School. Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And we're back in here on the Eagle Sports Network, the Platinum Industries broadcast booth. And I told you you'd be here. Coach Alex Roy, thanks for being up here, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me up here, man. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm more out. You just worked your hind end off and got a win, buddy. Congratulations.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty, but hey, a win's a win.
That's
right.
It
don't matter how it looks. It don't matter if it's 60-0 or 8-0 or 3-0.
That's what I'm saying. So starting out the right way is a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, playing at home, we got a new team out here, young kids. Start out hot.
Yep.
Started out real good. Defense stepped up tonight. I mean,
yes, they did.
Defense was unreal.
You said it was going to happen, and it did.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's the best defense coordinator in this area. And I got lucky.
Yeah,
I got lucky.
Yep.
But, that second half, we kind of just shot ourselves in the foot. I think we had 4 or 5 other opportunities to score the ball. And we just, fumbles on second down, third and short. We can't have that and be successful. But a young team, young quarterback, new system. We kind of expected that. We're just lucky that we stopped the bleeding on defense. Defense stepped up in some tough situations, and I couldn't be any happier.
Hey, one thing, and I talked about this a lot during the broadcast, one thing that is a definite positive based on your scheme this season, you guys held on to the football for a lot of this football game.
Yeah. And luckily we have these play clocks down here, because I was telling Hunter with that 3 minutes to go, I was like, man, snap the ball inside 10.
Yeah.
Snap it inside 10, and we're good. Now, I told him, at 3rd and 5,
At 3rd and 5, we can't have that in that short ball or in that close of a ball game. We can't have a fumble off a snap. But, it's just little mistakes, and he's never done it.
Yep.
But you know what? He stepped up tonight. He made some really good calls. He showed off the wheels, so people have to honor him from now on. He completed some passes. So, I mean, sure. Listen, he did what a freshman should do out here in this situation.
This kid is a freshman we're talking about.
Yeah, he's going to be a player.
Yep.
He's going to be a player that people got to watch out for.
I agree with you. Hey, speaking of a player that people have to watch out for, how about Hayden Webster at fullback?
Buddy, that's a tank.
You ain't kidding.
That's a tank. We're going to slow the game down. And here was our game plan was – we watched a lot of film, and those guys up front for Bath County, they're big, but they don't really fire off the ball great.
Sure,
but they use that size to clog up holes.
Sure.
So we thought, you know what? Let's stick Murray at fullback. He's got a lot of speed. He hits that hole hard.
Yep.
He might get 3 or 4 by the time that they even know he's got it.
Yep.
And I think it worked really well tonight. And then once they started blitzing that A gap, that's when we put that Hoss in there and Webster, and he said, okay, come. It's not going to take just one of me to bring him down.
That's right.
2 or 3 and maybe 4 or 5. Now, we didn't get to put Devin back there. We had him down there for that 3rd and 5, but we fumbled the snap and we just went ahead and punted. But it's just situation. It's how the ball game's going. Like I told Devin, like, yeah, you're a really good fullback, but sometimes we're just going to feed the hot hand.
Amen.
And that's how it goes. I mean, same as a spread. We're just running the football now.
Sure. Jace Murray, speaking of running the football, Jace Murray did a great job doing that.
What did he finish with?
I had him down for 123, 122.
Yeah.
That's unofficial.
Okay.
But it was definitely well over 100, I'll say that.
Yeah, he's not going to wow you.
Sure.
He's not going to sit there and juke you out and make you miss, or he's just a hard-nosed runner. He's going to hit that hole hard, and he's going to lower his shoulder, and he's going to say, hey, I'm going to hit you, and I'm going to keep on hitting you for 4 quarters.
Yep.
And that's what we need this year.
You've got a few of those.
Yeah, we've got a running back backfield right now with about 5.
Yep. We didn't even really get a good look at all of them here tonight.
We did not get a good look. I mean, I know Dre had a few opportunities where he kind of just slipped up on that field, but it's simple stuff to fix. He didn't even play last year, so sure. I mean, he's a freshman now too. So
he was at Fairview last year.
He was at Fairview last year. I won't get into all those details, but some things happened that he was fortunate to learn from.
Yeah,
and he came back out this year, and he's been wonderful.
Yes, sir.
He's been a top player for us. He's had a great attitude. Sometimes that old Dre will come out, but it's really easy to check and be like, hey, look at all this progress we've made right now.
That's right.
Let's not take a step back, or if you do take a step back, let's take 2 steps forward tomorrow.
And not to give you the big head or anything, but I was talking with Mr. Clark at halftime, and that's what he talked about, was that fact that you guys are making men out here.
Yeah, we are. And they know, like, I would love to come out here and go 15-0 and win a state championship. But, at the end of the day, it's not about that.
That's right.
Football, and we're playing a style of football now that we're not going to win games 60-0.
Sure.
But, we're going to have to fight through adversity. And if you can fight through adversity out here where you're getting beat on play in, play out, you're going to get out in the real world after you graduate, and you're going to get that adversity and be like, man, this was nothing like the 8-6 ball game against Bath County.
Yeah.
And don't discredit the Bath County team. That's a good football team.
Yes.
They're a good football team. It's just we had a lot of momentum. We did playing here. We got the wannabe Skip Baylesses on the in the tri-state that cover other schools, and they say Fairview doesn't have a shot because we lost Chase Manning and Jeffrey Everett. 2 great players, two irreplaceable players at programs. But whenever I'm around these kids 12 months out of the year, and some of these guys don't know where we're at, don't know who's playing down here. They barely know who I am.
Sure.
It tells me they were probably not very good at sports growing up, or mommy and daddy put it in their heads that they were great. And now they're wanting to sit here and bash on 15, 16-year-olds every weekend and say how Fairview doesn't have anything. It's going to be a long season and so on and so on.
Hey, all I can say is Fairview's 1-0 right now.
They are 1-0, and, we're going to try to be 1-0 every week.
Amen to that. Hey, I forgot to mention this. Early on in the game, you guys scored. Jace ran from 38 yards out.
Hit 31 trap.
The very next series, Bath County was building some momentum. Ryland Hatfield stopped that momentum.
He's a ball player, man.
Buddy, you better believe it.
He's coming off that shoulder surgery. He did not. We had to almost beg him to go to defensive end.
No kidding.
Yeah, he didn't want to go to defensive end. He thought that was going to mess his shoulder up. He didn't think that he could handle the physicality down there. Matthew County's one of the bigger teams that we're going to face.
Sure. Oh, absolutely.
And he's so small, and he's so aggressive, and he's so quick off the ball. He's going to give tackles nightmares.
Yeah, buddy.
And he's starting to figure that out.
It's
now.
funny, his uncle Seth, I coached him, boy, same exact situation. He got in there and wreaked havoc.
Yep. And, like he's embracing the change now, which is great because he understands, like, hey, if I go inside, I'm screwed.
Yep.
But if I stay my little butt outside and use my speed to my advantage, then there's a couple times that guys are going to get hands on you. But
he blew up that toss play there, and that curtailed the momentum,
he's
buddy.
A ball player. If we can just get him going north and south,
yes,
he's a ball player.
Yes. Hey, talk about next week on the road. You're at West Carter. What can you tell us about them?
We're going to a hostile environment.
Yeah,
it's going to be a hostile. If we've got to fix these mistakes on Monday, and we've got to come ready to play because it's going to be a different type of football next week. They're going to throw the ball. They're going to run the ball. They've got a big physical line. We're playing in their house. We're not getting calls.
That's right.
Okay. West Carter's a place that you go up there. You're down 14 points already, so you're fighting from behind. And it's just it's the kind of culture that that coach has built up. Coach Barker,
absolutely,
he's built a really good program, and he's bought in. And
yes, sir.
And so, we're going to give them our best fight, and I'm sure that they're going to give us our best fight whenever we open up at their place next week.
I'm with you.
So, but we're going to go. Listen, I didn't say the schedule was going to be easy.
Sure.
But these kids are ready for it.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm telling you, if every game's got to end 8-6, it'll end 8-6, and we'll keep that ball as long as we can.
You'll come up here out of breath.
I will come out. I was trying to go down there and talk to Eric Hill, who's my high school principal.
Oh, I thought you were going there to get a hot dog or something.
No, man. Fridays I don't eat.
Really?
Fridays I'm scared to death to eat. I get real nervous.
So you gorge yourself after the games?
I gorged myself out at Bill Music's house last night.
Hey.
About 3 plates of spaghetti, and his wife. I hate cake. I hate it. His wife told me to eat it. I'm not telling Miss Music no.
That's right. That's right.
She made a pineapple and coconut cake.
Yep,
delicious. I'll eat it every day.
Man, now was Coach Music here today?
No, he had other obligations.
Gotcha.
He came up and talked to me yesterday about it. He said he's going to try to make his as many games as he can, but he's Fairview through and through.
100.
I don't have to question his love for this place, and
that's right,
and he knows that. And and I've told him that as long as I'm on the sideline, he's more than welcome on the sideline.
I love
anytime.
it. I love it.
That wishbone, what we watched tonight, that's a credit to him.
Yes, sir.
And listen, he put it in. I'm calling it how I think I should call it, and I might be wrong.
Yeah.
When he comes back and he says, if you should have called this on this play, I'm going to say, yes, sir. I'll fix it. I'll correct it.
Yep.
I'll correct my mistakes.
Yep. That's called being coachable.
Yeah, we're going to be coachable.
Amen.
Everybody on our staff is coachable.
Coach, man, I appreciate you coming up. I know you've got a bunch more stuff to do, so I won't keep you. You got anything else for people listening?
Keep Mountain. The people in Westwood, I don't have to question.
That's right.
They're behind us.
Amen.
They're behind this program. And I could question the people outside the program. I really don't care. I don't care about you. You can think what you want.
Sure.
If you're a big enough man, you can come down here and on the 258 Wheatley Road and tell me what you think of our program. I'll be down here, and I promise you there's going to be about 400 or 500 other people that stand behind me.
Yep.
So we're going to keep on working. We're going to keep on improving. We're not where we want to be. There's a lot of mistakes to fix, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there little by little.
I love it.
I'm going to get down to these 29 boys that are ready to burn down Westwood and tell them that we still got to play a game next week.
I love it, buddy. Hey, thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Go Eagles.
Yes, sir.
Wrap things up here just a moment here on the Cool Hits. No. On the Eagle Sports Network. That's what I said earlier, right where we want to be, Coach.
Yeah.
Timber Ridge is committed to delivering the highest quality sheds, barns, cabins, play sets, trailers, greenhouses, and more, all tailored to meet the needs and the budgets of their customers. They offer multiple financing options to help make for the best customer experience possible. They also offer 3 options to get what you want. And with payments starting at $79.50 a month, they make it easy. Timber Ridge offers a quality like no other. Visit them at 195 Argolite Road in Flatwoods, Kentucky. Call them at 606-388-2110. Visit their Facebook page or find them online at timberridgeky.com. And a big thank you to the good folks at Timber Ridge for supporting the student athletes at Fairview High School.
And we're back here in Westwood, Mossy Bottom, home of the Fairview Eagles, who come out on top tonight, 8-6 over the Bath County Wildcats. So that makes them 1-0 on the season. Fairview next in action next Friday at West Carter. That's August the 29th in Olive Hill at 7:30 p.m. Don't worry, though, if you can't make the trip, we'll be right back here on the Eagle Sports Network on the Fairview Independent Schools website. Love to have you tune into that. Back at home on Friday, September the 5th, against Berea. That's a 7:30 start time as well. That game will be video. Remember, the away games are audio only. That's just the way it works in the state of Kentucky. But we'll be there, and we'll be bringing you all the action here on the Eagle Sports Network. I'm Chauncey Griffith. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a real pleasure to bring you this inaugural broadcast, and looking forward to what's to come for the remainder of the 2025 season. Big thank you to everyone here in Westwood. Craig McCormick, big thank you to that guy for keeping me in line and running the camera, things like for basically being a jack of all trades here for the football games. Big thank you to Mr. Morrison, Mr. Coleman, all the administrators, Mr. Clark, Coach Roy, Coach Cottle, Coach Liam Walker, Coach Zane Purcelli, and I could go on and on and on. But a huge thank you to everyone here in Westwood. Until next week, and Coach Tim Price, for sure. Thank you to that guy, Platinum Industries, Home Builder Supply, and Timber Ridge, and Home Builder Supply Furniture Store are wonderful sponsors that make it possible. Until next week, I'm Chauncey Griffith. Good night and God bless.
This has been Fairview Eagle Football. Thank you so much for joining us for another broadcast live on the Eagle Sports Network.